I'm Bob Belitz, President and CEO of Tighe Bond, a firm that provides engineering, design, and environmental consulting services to public and private clients throughout the Northeast. Tighe Bond has been in business for over 100 years, 1911 to be exact, when our founder, James Tighe, came from Ireland and started our firm in Western Massachusetts. Today, we're proud to say we have over 600 employee owners in 17 offices across the Northeast, and we've continued to evolve to meet the needs of our clients and our employees in this incredibly exciting time to be a firm like Tighe Bond. Tighe Bond is an incredibly diversified business, both in terms of the services that we provide to our clients and the clients who we work for. In terms of services, we're organized around 5 business lines. Water is our biggest business, but we also have businesses that focus on environmental services, land use, transportation, and building services. Our client base is also very well diversified, with state and local governments representing about 2/3 of our work, and the remainder of our portfolio being spread across a number of private sectors, including real estate, power utilities, industrial, and institutions, which for us comprise healthcare and higher education. We've evolved to meet the continuing needs of our clients and our employees throughout the course of our history. Certainly, one of those key changes recently has been the use of technology. So we've made a number of investments in technology that we think can help us deliver better projects for our clients, and also help make lives for our employees simpler when they're delivering on their projects. So when you think of new technologies like 3D scanners, use of Revit tools, and things of that sort, those are the kinds of investments that we've been making and continue to make in order to support the growth of our company. We know one of the key drivers for many of the projects that we work on with our clients is to address resiliency in the communities and for the people that live in those communities. We've taken a number of steps to incorporate resiliency into our project work, into our designs, into the advice that we give to clients to help address this trend that we see continuing. We think we have a couple of really great differentiators why clients would want to hire Tighe Bond. First, we've got a tremendous attention to client service. A large portion of our business comes from repeat customers. And the fact that we are a Northeast-based firm, all of our 600 employee owners live in the Northeast. And we think that allows us to bring incredible expertise to our clients in a set geography. We've also got an amazing amount of technical depth and breadth in our company in all of those disciplines and services that I mentioned earlier. One of the key differentiators for us, we believe, is our employee ownership model. 100% of the company is owned by people who are active in the business. We think this is a great motivator for people to come to work every day and also to continue to help us grow and serve our clients in the best manner fashionable. Throughout the course of our history, our primary method for growing our company has been through what we call organic growth, which is hiring as many good people as we can. Over the last 5 years or so, we've supplemented that organic growth with 4 really strategic, neat acquisitions that we've done. Those acquisitions have helped us bring additional capabilities to serve our clients, and they've also allowed us to expand our geographic footprint within the Northeast. So we see both of those growth paths as being part of our continued strategy for the future.
Welcome to Boston Real Estate Times. Our guest today is Bob Belitz. Bob, welcome to our studio.
Thank you, Pendra. Nice to be here.
Sure. I hope I didn't mispronounce your last name.
You said it properly. Thank you for that.
I'm glad, because your company really deals with a lot of issues related with water from the engineering side. And I have to ask you this question, given the context of global warming and rising sea level, a lot of commercial buildings, or even high-end homes are, situated in the prime waterfront areas across the coast, both east and the west. So how your firm is dealing, or what is your take on the global warming and safety of these buildings?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I think one of the things, Upendra, that we are really focused on in our designs and the work we do for our clients is to make sure that all the elements of resiliency are incorporated into those designs. There's a lot of funding available for vulnerability and to help clients and homeowners, be able to address those things. In fact, the company that we acquired most recently, a firm called Coastal Engineering Company based out on Cape Cod, specializes in some of those types of projects. So that has been a very good synergistic addition to our firm to help clients and homeowners with these issues that you're asking about.
So, Bob, your company is a long time player, founded in 1911, before the World War One, and it has grown consistently and organically. And also it is employee-owned company. So how is it to manage 600 owners of a company for you?
Well, just to clarify our ownership structure for a minute or two, a portion of the business is owned by what's called an ESOP, an employee stock ownership plan. So that allows all 600 of our employees to own the business. And then we also have a separate stock ownership program that a smaller group of us own. And we think that's an incredibly powerful way to do work, to be able to grow the business the way we have and continue to run the firm. You have to surround yourself with good people and trust those people to do the work that they've got in their responsibilities. And we've done a great job. We spend a lot of time investing in the professional development and training and advancement of our people. And it's so rewarding for me. I've been with the company 10 years, and I've already seen people in that time where I've been with Tighe Bond advance from being an entry-level person up to managing some of the more complex projects that we're doing for our clients.
So what was your entry-level job? How did you start? What was your first title there?
Yeah, so I have a little bit of a different background for a firm like Tighe Bond. I came up through the finance side of the business. So I joined the company 10 years ago as our first ever chief financial officer. At the time, the company was around 250 people and really getting to that point where you needed a CFO to partner with the CEO to lead the business. So it was a wonderful opportunity for me. My family and I had lived and worked in New York and New Jersey our whole lives, but we came to this New England area for the chance to join Tighe Bond. And since then, it's been an incredibly rewarding and fun experience over the last 10 years being part of the company and watching it grow.
So which year did you become CEO of the company?
I became CEO in January of 2019. Good. So I had 1 year to get into the job before we were impacted by the pandemic. Sure. You can imagine the challenges that brought. And, quite candidly, I don't think it mattered if you were an engineer, a marketing person, a finance person. There were just issues from the pandemic that we were all learning on the job for the first time. But it was a great demonstration of the culture of Tighe Bond, how everybody pitched in together to really help get through what was an unprecedented set of circumstances.
For a 600 employee company, you have so many smaller offices across the New England area. First, how many offices do you have?
We have 17 offices now in 6 states across. Again, remember, our business is focused all in the Northeast. So it's New England and New York. So we have 17 offices.
And where do you work from? Which office?
Our corporate headquarters and the first office for the company established way back at the outset is in Westfield, Massachusetts, about 90 minutes west of Boston.
And how is it like managing so many offices around?
Oh, it's fun. Some of them we've gotten by acquisition. We've done 4 transactions in the last 5 years, and before that, 1 or 2. And some of them we've just asked people to relocate to different geographies, like a Providence, Rhode Island, or a Westwood, Massachusetts, where we knew there was great opportunity to work for clients and add great staff. And now those offices are flourishing and growing. And one thing we also like as we grow our offices is to have as many different types of professionals there. So if we can have a water team in a particular office with an environmental team, with a buildings team, that's a great way to serve our clients.
Now, as a CEO, have you visited all your offices?
Oh, absolutely. I get to all our offices 3 times a year, sometimes 4, still doing that. It's something that my predecessor did when we just had 6 offices. I do it for 2 reasons. One, it really allows me to stay connected to our people, to our employee owners, and it allows me to talk to people in a much more intimate setting about what's going on in our business. So, in fact, this month, I'm on a tour of all our offices to talk about our new strategic plan, which we're all really excited about at the firm.
Now, last question for you is, in the context of changing technology and the transformation of, of course, the environment, climate, economic environment, and the rapid pace of changing technology. Given in that context, how do you look at your firm for the next 10 years or the type of environment your company is operating?
I think to answer that really good question, start with, what's the macro climate for our industry to begin with? And right now, there are just unprecedented levels of funding coming into our industry in pretty much every type of service that Tighe Bond does. So we feel really bullish about the future for our company to continue to grow. In order to continue to grow and meet the needs of our clients, as you say, we are going to have to invest in different kinds of technology. So we've got a number of different initiatives going on across the company. And one of the things that I think is a really great way to do that is to engage our younger workforce into helping understand what's going on in the different, technological areas and help advance, those areas in our project delivery so we can continue to keep pace with the needs of our clients. So we don't see that changing over the course of those 10 years, as you asked.
Bob, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Excellent.